In this lecture, we are going to learn about the logical operators in JavaScript. So in JavaScript, we have three logical operators: AND, OR, and NOT. Generally, a logical operator is applied on a value of type Boolean. So in other programming languages, you can only apply logical operators like AND, or NOT on a Boolean value. But in JavaScript, you can also apply logical operators on a non-Boolean value. And we will learn about that in a bit in this lecture. Let's first understand how AND, OR, and NOT operator works. Let's go to VS Code. Here we have three variables x, y, and z. X is true, y is false, and z is true. Now let's first talk about OR operator. And an OR operator is represented by two pipe signs like this. So let's say console.log x or y. So always remember that this OR operator, it will always return the first true value from the expression. In this expression, we are using this OR operator on x and y. So the value of x is true and the value of y is false. So here, this OR operator is going to return the value stored in x. That means it is going to return true. If I save the changes, you will see true is logged here. So OR operator always returns the first true value from the expression. In this expression, the first true value is stored in this variable x. So it is going to return the value stored in the variable x. If I say y or x, in this case again, it will return the value stored in the variable x because the value stored in this variable y is false. So this OR operator, it will always return the first true value from the expression. So if we say true or true or false, this OR operator works in short circuit. That simply means that if its first operand is true, it will not even evaluate the second operand. It will immediately return true from here. But if its first operand is false, then it will check what is the value of the second operand. Again, in this case, the second operand is true. So it will not check for any further expression and it will immediately return true from here. Because in this expression, we have one value which is true. So if we are using only OR operators and if in the expression we have at least a single true value, then that true value will be returned by the OR operator. But if we don't have any true value in the expression, then this OR operator, it will first check what is the value of the first operand. In this case, it is false. It will check the value of the second operand. Here also it is false. Then it will also check the value for the third operand. It is false. So finally, it will return this last false. But if any value in between is true, for example, here the middle one is true, in that case, the OR operator will first check for the first value, which is false. So it will go to the second value. There it will find that here we have a value true. So it will immediately return true from here and it will not even check the further expressions. I hope you got the point. Now in JavaScript, we have a concept of truthy and falsy value. Let's understand what a truthy and falsy value is. So truthy and falsy values are the non-Boolean values that are coerced to true or false when performing certain operations. And in JavaScript, these six values are falsy values. So false is a falsy value, undefined is a falsy value, null is a falsy value, empty string is a falsy value, nan is a falsy value, and 0 is a falsy value. So when we will try to convert these values to Boolean type, they will return false. And any other value apart from these six values in JavaScript are truthy values. So for example, the string hello world, when we will convert it to Boolean type, it will return true. So that is a truthy value. The numeric value 20, when we will try to convert it to Boolean value, it will return true. So 20 is also a truthy value. Any value apart from these six values in JavaScript is a truthy value. And these six values, these are falsy values because when these values will be converted to Boolean type, they will return false. I hope you got this point. Now, in most programming languages, the logical operators are used to manipulate only Boolean values. But with JavaScript, the logical operator is a little bit tricky and it is more powerful. We can use logical operators like the OR operator, AND operator, and NOT operator on non-Boolean values also. So what will happen when we use an OR operator on non-Boolean values? Remember that the OR operator always returns the first truthy value from an expression. And if the expression does not contain any truthy value, it will return the last value from the expression. Let's try to understand it with an example. So let me comment these two console.log statements. And here, let's create a variable. Let's call it A. And let's write some expression. So here, let's say 10 or 0. So as I mentioned, in JavaScript, we can use logical operators on non-Boolean values also. Here, we are using this logical operator on two numbers. Now, in this case, this OR operator will return the first truthy value. So this 10 is a truthy value. Why? Because it does not belong to falsy value lists. It is not NaN, it is not undefined, it is not empty string, it is not 0, it is not false, right? So this 10 is a truthy value. So in this case, this OR operator will return the first truthy value. And the first truthy value in this expression is 10. So here 10 will be returned. Let me go ahead and let me log A here. If I save the changes, you will see 10 is returned. So remember that this OR operator will not convert these values to Boolean type and then it will return a Boolean value. It is not going to happen. This OR operator will return a truthy value as it is. It is not going to return the Boolean conversion of that value. In this case, it is going to return this 10 as it is. It is not going to return true in this case. Okay, now let's take another expression. Now, what do you think will be the result in this case? Again, we have learned that the OR operator will always return the first truthy value in the expression. So in this expression, this empty string, it is a falsy value. It is not a truthy value. This 0 is also a falsy value. But this 5, it is a truthy value. So this is the first truthy value in this expression. So in this case, this 5 will be returned. If I go ahead and if I log the value of B, and if I save the changes, you will see 5 has been returned. But what if the expression does not contain any truthy value? So for example, let's create another variable C, and here let's say false or 0 or undefined or empty string or null. So in this case, this false is a falsy value. OR operator will go to the next value. It will find this 0, which is also a falsy value. It will go to the next value. This undefined is also a falsy value. OR operator will go to the next value. We have empty string, which is also a falsy value. Again, this OR operator will go to the next value, which is null. And this is also a falsy value. So this OR operator, in this case, when there is no truthy value in the expression, it will return the last value from the expression. So in this case, it is going to return null. So if I go ahead and if I log this variable C, here null will be returned and that will be assigned to this variable C. So when we are logging C, it should log null, as you can see. So keep in mind that the OR operator always returns the first truthy value from the expression, and if no truthy value is found, it will return the last falsy value from the expression, or it will return the last value from the expression. And as we learned, the OR operator does a short circuit evaluation. That means that OR operator will process its operands until the first truthy value is reached, and then the value is returned immediately without even touching the other operands. In this example, this OR operator will first check the first value. It is a falsy value. It will go to the next value. The 0 is also a falsy value. It will again check the next value, which is 5, and 5 is a truthy value. So it will immediately return this value 5, and that will be assigned to this variable v, and it will not even check the further expression, the further operands. And this is called as short circuit operation. All right, let me comment this code. And now let's talk about the AND operator. The AND operator is represented by two ampersand like this. And the AND operator, it will return the first falsy value in the expression or it will return the last truthy value. So for example, if I say false and true, since this expression contains a falsy value, it is going to return false. Okay, so in the AND operator, if any one operand is false, this AND operator will always return false. This AND operator will return true only if all the operands are true. So in case of OR operator, the OR operator will return true if any one of its operand is true. Only when all of its operand is false, then only the OR operator returns false. So AND operator is just opposite of OR operator. The AND operator will return true only if all its operands are true. So for example, here if the first operand is true and the second operand is false, in this case also this AND operator will return false because one of its operand is false. It will only return true when all of its operands are true. So for example, true, true. So if we save the changes, you will see that this AND operator is returning true only if all of its operands are true. If any one operand is false, it is going to return false. Now, when we use the AND operator on non-Boolean values, the AND operator will return the first falsy value from the expression. And if the expression does not contain any falsy value, then it will return the last value from the expression. It will return the last truthy value. Let's try to understand this with an example. Let me comment this code here and let me create a variable. Let's call it A. And here, let's write an expression. Here, let's say 10 and 0. So in this case, this AND operator will return the first falsy value. In this expression, the first falsy value is 0. So if we go ahead and if we log A, it should log 0, as you can see. Let's take another example. Let's create another variable B and let's write an expression. So here we have an expression. So in this expression, the first falsy value is undefined. This hello is a truthy value. So this AND operator will check the second operand, which is 5. This is also a truthy value. This AND operator will check the third operand, the third value, which is undefined, and undefined is a falsy value. So this AND operator will immediately return this undefined and it will not even check the further expression. So from here, undefined will be returned. If I go ahead and if I try to log B here, and if you save the changes, you will see undefined has been logged here. That means this B is assigned with undefined. That simply means that this expression here, it has returned undefined. This AND operator here, it has returned this first falsy value. And if the expression contains all the truthy value, then the last truthy value will be returned. For example, let's create another variable C. And in here, let's say we have all the truthy values. In this case, since there is no falsy value in this expression, this hello is a truthy value, 100 is also a truthy value, true is obviously a truthy value, and this hello world is also a truthy value. So in this case, the AND operator will return the last truthy value from the expression. In this case, it will return the last value from the expression because in this expression, we do not have any falsy value. So the last value will be returned by this AND operator. So if I go ahead and if I log C, it should log hello world. So OR operator returns the first truthy value from the expression. Otherwise, it returns the last falsy value from the expression if there is no truthy value in the expression. And AND operator does exactly opposite of that. The AND operator returns the first falsy value from the expression, and if the expression does not contain any falsy value, it will return the last truthy value from the expression. I hope this point is clear. Let's go ahead and let's comment this code as well. And now let's talk about the NOT operator. So the NOT operator, it is represented by this exclamation sign. Okay. So the NOT operator is basically a unary operator. It operates on a single value. and it basically reverses the current value of the operand. So if we apply it on a truthy value, it will change it to false, and if we apply it on a falsy value, it will change it to true. So for example, let's say we have x, which is true, and we have an error here. Let's see, why is that? All right, we already have a variable x, so let me call it as a. So we have this variable a whose value is true. Now if I say console.log, if I log a, it should log true, right? You see, it has logged true. But if I use not operator before this exclamation is a not operator. So what this will do is it will change this value true to false. It will reverse its value. So if I save the changes now, you see it has logged false. So this is the use of not operator. It basically reverses the current Boolean value. So if the value is true, it will change it to false. And if the value is false, it will change it to true. One more point you need to remember about the not operator is that this not operator can only be used on Boolean values. If you use it on a non-Boolean value, this not operator will first convert that non-Boolean value to a Boolean type, and then it will operate on it. For example, let's create a variable b. Let's assign it with the value 100. So this 100 is a truthy value. This b is storing a truthy value. So if I say console.log b, it will log 100 as you can see. But if I use not operator in front of it, then this not operator will first convert this b to a Boolean value. So this 100 is a truthy value. When it will be converted to Boolean type, it will be converted to true. So this b will be true. And on that, when we are using this not operator, that true will be converted to false. So if I save the changes, it should log false in the console, as you can see. So this not operator is very simple. It basically operates on a Boolean value and it reverses its value. If the value is true, the not operator will reverse that value to false. And if the value is false, and when we use not operator on it, it will reverse its value to true. Now, before wrapping up this lecture, here I have a very important interview question for you. So let's say you have a non-Boolean value which you want to convert to Boolean type. For example, let's say I have a variable c which is storing a value 100. And now you have been asked to convert this value 100 to its Boolean type without using any function. Now how you will do that? Doing that is very simple. So we learned that when we use not operator on a non-Boolean value, it will first convert it to Boolean type and then it will reverse its value. So if I log c like this, it is going to log the value stored in this variable c, which is 100. But if I use not operator on this c, this value stored in this c, it will be first converted to a Boolean type. So this 100, it will be converted to Boolean type, which will be true. So now that c has been converted to true. And on that true, when we are using this not operator, it is going to change its value to false. So true to false. If I save the changes, this not of c, it is going to log false. That is correct. And if I use another not operator in front of that, now this false here, it will be changed back to true. So if I save the changes, now you will see true. So this is how we can convert a non-Boolean value to Boolean type using two not operators. Alright, so in this lecture, we learned about logical operators in JavaScript. Generally, in other programming languages, logical operators are used only on Boolean values. But in JavaScript, you can use logical operators on non-Boolean values also. And in this lecture, we learned how the logical operator operates on non-Boolean values as well. This is all from this lecture. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.